Well, milder weather is good news. And good news also, as we just mentioned, for Elaine Yates.
I know, isn't that brilliant?
Now, 75 years old. We spoke to her yesterday, and frankly, we're giving her the runaround. Pat McFadden yesterday, the Cabinet Office Minister, and within moments of the programme, and it's paid. She's in the same and haven't yet got it. New hospitals. Now, that ISA and Boris Johnson left, and now they desperately need the forces, Ranveer. So, you know, there's a certain form of words which is politically significant. Is the Chancellor good at running the economy?
And
Are people here feeling better off?
No.
Do they feel there is a prospect? It doesn't look like the answer currently is yes.
Susanna...
We've just had an increase, haven't we, in employers' rate national insurance.
Most people don't pay.
Which people who drive growth. And that they choose to.
Susanna, it's overlooked.
Again, for people, so it's already being eaten unless you're earning more than £12,500 a year. We're taking your winter fuel.
Right, yeah.
So it does open the door to, you know, those who are a bit more vulnerable bearing the brunt
Ain't a problem
in
now.
the local elections, because they'll be coming up in May, judging. Even though Nigel Farage has got into a few difficulties, May going to be the point where the Labour government starts to feel that voters don't have, as shown by this poll, full confidence.
Assuming there's no...
For Kemi Badenoch either.
Who's now in third.
Can only be successful if they manage to recruit enough good quality candidates to stand, and that is going to be a big recruitment issue for policy development review.
Announce a policy.
Susanna, you're right. Exactly.
You need to have things that you stand for people to vote for. Appeared on the programme yesterday, shortly followed by Pat McFadden, and miracle of miracles, you're eligible for pension, can claim the winter fuel allowance. In fact, it's been paid. And Elaine points out she doesn't want to look like she's jumped the queue because she was on national television, and perhaps she might have got this call yesterday, day. And we were inundated yesterday with calls from viewers or messages from viewers saying, I will pay for her, the equivalent of her winter call. You are eligible.
Ridiculous. Sort this out. And when she arrived to visit her, she was sitting in her coat.
We'll have Elaine back on the programme after December, but we've also got a financial expert who is going to help you. If you're in the same situation, you are struggling to work out if you are eligible for the winter fuel allowance, which you get through being eligible for pension credit. We're going to try and clear that up for everyone after 7. But our main news, just coming up to 6:05, health experts warning NHS hospitals facing a toxic cocktail of crumbling buildings, never-ending waiting lists, and, of course, those soaring flu cases this winter. The health charity The King's Fund says almost £14 billion is needed to restore wards and equipment to acceptable levels.
Good Morning Britain has been given exclusive access to one hospital in South London, which bosses say is falling apart faster than it can be fixed. Really dilapidated hospital down there in the south of London. Our chief correspondent, Richard Gaisford, has more.
That was one of the places that Boris Johnson promised was on the list of 40, obviously completely under review. Went on to Rachel Reeves to put much more money into repairs and rebuilding. Doesn't look like it's on the agenda right now.
Well, there was no money on hold, and you know.
Thank you, Richard, for that report. And that's our main news this morning. We'll discuss that with the Mail's Andrew Pearce and the Mirror's Kevin Maguire at 6:30. Now, though, here's Ranveer with the